This isn't what it looks like, I swear. But anyways, hope you guys are ready for some glitches in Super Mario 3D Land. Over in World 2-Airship, which is a weird name, you'll find an auto-scroller, the best kind of level if you hate fun. Not far into the level is a warp box that takes Mario to a nearby area where you can collect a few coins and a power-up, then return using another warp box. Instead, get real close to the box and hold left on the D-pad so that the camera looks left. As soon as the box is no longer visible, hop inside and Mario will lose a life while you'd expect him to be otherwise unkillable. Okay, that might not actually be all that interesting, but how about some backwards long jumps? Based on the memes I see spammed, I'm assuming you guys love them. In Super Meme 64, the BLJ is both a neat trick and a useful glitch that allows Mario to gain incredible speed to go above and beyond for stuff. It's used everywhere. Here, it just looks neat. As either Mario or Luigi, hold X or Y to run, then jump and immediately turn the opposite direction in the air by nudging the circle pad. As soon as your plumber of choice lands, press L and A while holding the circle pad in the direction you were looking. If you did it right, you'll start backwards long jumping. This can be a bit tricky to pull off at first, but once you get the controls down, you can amaze your friends with your skill, I guess. But hey, at least you could BLJ up the stairs to Bowser, so that's something. As the Purple Raisin Spaceman once said, the universe needs balance, so let's try to go back and forth between useful and useless glitches. So this one's pretty simple. If you roll, then jump without doing a rolling long jump, you'll go a bit higher than jumping normally. I'm not sure where this would actually be useful in the game, but you guys are clever, I'm sure you'll come up with something. A rolling long jump can also be used to make it look like Mario is running really fast. Like, okay, that doesn't make any sense, but basically if you do a rolling long jump that has Mario land on an enemy while in the air, when he lands, the little feeties will go crazy until he slows down, which it looks a little funny. Infinite lives in Mario games are a thing, and here's an easy way to do it in this one. In World 1-2, in this section, hop onto a Koopa, and then bounce a shell between the block and the wall, giving you as many lives as you want. Let's hop on over to World 1's Bowser level, in which you must outsmart Bowser into letting you softlock yourself. If you use the Tanuki suit to jump and hover across early, and bait Bowser into jumping to the left, you can press the button while he's far enough off screen that his animation never plays, and thus, Mario is stuck here until you restart the level. Now in Special World 4-1, you're tasked with riding a giant elevator up while surviving against waves of enemies. If you hop on, then position Mario close enough to the front, the enemies won't actually spawn until you reach the piranha plants. To make sure you're actually far enough forward, stand on the very edge where Mario is angled forward, just about to fall off. This doesn't break the level, but it does give you a nice head start if you're having trouble. Let's jump on over to World 8-1, where in this portion of the level, there's some spiky balls and reversible platforms. If you go up above, you can get the spiky ball all the way from the left to the right by timing your jumps. Doing so will have the ball just getting stuck, and the camera will shake. It doesn't look normal, but anyways, while you're doing this, you may get lucky or unlucky enough to have the two spiky balls collide, which will cause one of them to clip into the wall. Now on the topic of Mario's fursuit, head into a level with a propeller box. Put the box on your head, then do a long jump while holding the B button. Mario should fly up using the propeller, and his tail will go crazy. This of course is just visual, but I thought it was worth sharing. And there's also something you can do using a statue leaf, but you'll also need either a fire or boomerang flower. Starting in that projectile tossing form, jump while releasing the leaf so that Mario collects it at the height of his jump. Just before collecting it, toss a projectile and hold the button. If done right, Mario will T-pose to assert dominance over the player.
The prophecy is true.
And if you don't know, Mario can only hold the statue form for 8 seconds, after which he'll automatically revert back. In World 2-1, become a statue on the upwards moving platform. Statue Mario will repeatedly fall down, which happens to reset the timer, aka Infinite Statue. I wish I could say this was some game-breaking glitch, but I just think it's interesting. And in World 4-3, not very far into the level is a rainbow jump block, which propels Mario up into a coin heaven. These names, man. This one is very interesting because if at this part you crouch and walk off the ledge, the game will softlock. Mario cannot move, so you're forced to restart the level entirely. The real coin heaven can actually be found inside of a coin coffer. When smushed, they'll spit out a bunch of coins. Simple enough. If you manage to drop on top of them while they're directly facing a solid object, those coins will go right into the void. Now on the title screen, if you let the title screen play out, after the logo, it'll go to a small playable section, which includes changing the music. Let the title screen play until right before Tanuki Mario jumps off the screen, and just before it fades to white, tap on the lower screen. If your timing is just perfect enough, you'll move to the file select screen with both songs playing. doesn't sound that bad. Great, even. Heck, let's add more of that music. Just bump it up even more. Yeah, that's real good. Have you ever seen a prongo? It's that little spiky boy. Also the wallop, which is a cute baby version of the womp. Both can be found in World 6-4. The prongos will follow Mario, attempting to jump onto him head first. You could use this to trick them into hopping on top of the wallop. Cool, huh? And if you're curious, this isn't a glitch. I just wanted an excuse to say wallop and prongo multiple times because I think they're cute and I like their name. Partway through World 7-5, just after the checkpoint flag, jumping away from this wooden beam will cause the game to jump over to the far right, looking at 2 Goomba cutouts with no ground. Let's wrap back around to that first clip you saw. So much like we saw in the Super Mario 3D World glitch video, baddie boxes can only be destroyed while invincible or as a white Tanuki suit, which I guess is also invincible, but either way. If you ground pound as an enemy pops out of the box, the explosion effect will continue until your star runs out or you hop off. Also, I'm not going to stoop so low as to say that the clouds look like something gross, but I think you get the idea. Let's end it off in the final level of the game, World 8-Bowser Castle 2. You start off on a bow coaster, carrying Mario off to Spooksville or something like that. After the camera aligns itself behind the coaster, carefully walk to the backside and stand on the tail. This can be a bit tricky as Mario can easily fall off, but if your positioning was correct, Mario will be dropped off the coaster when it goes into a free fall. This setup should somewhat reliably land Mario down next to lava. Just look at that view. I think this is the personification of too close for comfort. Whatever he's standing on, he's okay as long as you don't move. Oh well.
And then again, let's do the Mario all together now. You got it. It's the Mario.
Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked the video, be sure to click the like button, I guess, and subscribe for more videos from me. Also, don't forget to eat your teeth and have a great day.